Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you the unboxing and first look of a Crkt knife. This will be one from the Carson's M16 line, one of the latest iteration of this model. This will be a frame lock version of the knife in Tanto configuration, so the model number is M16-04SS. There is also the price tag from the dealer I got it from. And it has been almost 10 years since I previously had any of the M16s. The previous one was the titanium version. So there's only a generic pamphlet inside. Nothing else. This is on the budget how it's supposed to be. No money is wasted on the packaging. I always appreciate that with Crkt they give you really nice value with the knife. Okay, so this is a well-known line of knives that Crkt has been producing for a couple of, I don't know, 16, maybe even longer years. So like I mentioned, my previous one was the smaller one in the spear point design with the titanium scales. So this is a full stainless steel liner lock version of the knife. Let me give you the specification. So the designer is obviously Kit Carson. This is called after him, Carson M16. It is a well-established series of knives, mostly oriented to military and all sorts of people that are on duty, so police officers and first responders and so on. So if they need a really beefy, sturdy knife for less money than maybe some other companies offer in this let's say bulk format. The overall length of this knife is 23.6 centimeters. That is 9.31 inches, so it is the largest one they offer. The blade is 10 centimeters or 3.9 inches. The blade width is 2.9 centimeters or 1.14 inches. The thickness is 3.5 millimeters or 0.13 inches. The handle is 13.6 centimeters or 5.35 inches long, and the thickness is 9.6 millimeters or 0.4 inches. So let's say under 1 centimeter. On the blade they have actually updated the blade steel, so we are getting now Sandvik 12C27. Unfortunately, they're still using this bead blasted finish, which is, in my opinion, less good for this kind of knife because it will open the pores on the blade and will help with the corrosion. Even that the Sandvik 12C27 is a nice Swedish stainless steel. Okay, so the handle is made out of stainless steel. It is not specified which one. I would probably say something like 3CR or something like that. It is also blasted, so keep that in mind, that this whole knife could probably rust on you if you are not taking care of it. We have a flipper actuator, so the opening method is a flipper, and the pivot assembly, it rides on bronze and Teflon washers. So anything you would like to have on a heavy-duty knife in every kind of environment, therefore they're using this kind of pivot assembly. Because let's face it, if there was something like cage ball bearing washers, then steel, not steel, but sand and grime and dirt will probably degrade the action on the heavy duty environments. Okay, so now let's continue with the weight. The weight of the knife is 172 grams or 6.1 ounce, and we have a really nice sturdy engagement. I'd say around 70%. Is a frame lock, so there is nothing that. Nice to see that the pocket clip is mountable on all four positions. There is no automatic locks or automatic safety system that were introduced in the previous models, so that is good to see. Centering is really nice and perfect. And we have a two standoff construction. So the flipper is really nice and jimped, so it will nicely grab your finger and will open without any problems. Now let's see the sharpness out of the box. So really nice and sharp. Now let's see the pocket profile. Since this is bead blasted steel, it should be smooth action, no problems there. Be careful with it, because as you can see there, is really, we have medium stiffness, so nothing there. I would probably not carry it at this position, and we'll change it to the other side, but once more it goes in without any problems. Okay, so now let's see if there are any sharp corners. Obviously the flipper will be a little bit sharp because how it sticks out and it is jimped. But let's see. Looks like everything is nice, and yeah, maybe here, down here, I feel a sharp edge or corner. So that's the only thing that I could find. Okay, so as far as variants go in this iteration or in this current series, you have the O2SS, which is a smaller Tanto at 18.7 or 7.4 inches. Then you have 03SS, which is a spear point, a large spear point, the 21 centimeter over length of or 8.2 inches. And obviously these are made in China, so currently there are only three variants available. This will probably will be down the line expanded, and maybe we are getting more sizes or maybe more configurations of the blade. Okay, so now let's talk about the pricing. So the MSRP is $79.99, which is obviously not that expensive, but usually this knife will go for around $55 US. Here in Europe, you will be paying a little bit more. This is what was priced at my dealer, so around 60 euros. Not bad at all for a really nice heavy duty knife. Now let's see a few size comparisons. So here is one of my favorite Tantos that I have. This is the Recon one from Cold Steel. This is also a really old one that I bought here locally at my dealer. Yeah, I can only highly recommend the Cold Steel one. This was carried and also a little bit adjusted to the coarseness of the G10, so I polished it up so that I have no problems to carry it. Then I have here my Sprint Run Spyderco Loom Tanto. Another great budget knife, large budget knife, is obviously the Spyderco's Resilience. These are made in China. There's the Petrified Fish 939 in D2, a little bit smaller, of course. Let's see on the Spyderco. This is the Spyderco Endura, a little bit smaller. Let's see another favorite of mine, the Paramilitary 2 in my Carta. Here is the red Model 1 in my cart also. Large reptilian from Benchmade. M16-04SS, also excellent McHenry & Williams design. Beautiful utility fighting knife. Okay, now let's see the Benchmade bug out. QSP Penguin and CVV Elementum. Here is the Rough Rider Peanut. Kaiser Baglighter 2. Here is the Baglighter XL with the button lock. Even this large knife is small comparing to the M16. And I have also Jon Zandu's YX751, which comes slightly to the size of the M16. Okay, so let's close it down with the K-Bar Dorsey Falling Hunter, like I usually do. And if you're looking for a really nice, heavy-duty, inexpensive knife from a great company, then I can only recommend the M16 line. I forgot to show you the billboarding or what is on the blade. So we have the model number, Carson design, and Crkt the other side. We have also nice details that match the pivot screw, these checkered or filed accents on the surface of the blade stop, and the pivot, of course. That one is smooth. Top jimping here, but it's more a aesthetic because it's not that functional. Okay, so this was the Crkt Carson M16-04SS. If you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you're not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. I try to release at least 3 videos per week, mostly knife and gear oriented, but sometimes also other stuff regarding my hobbies. With that being said, wish you a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon.